Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, happy Saturday to all. Hopefully you are enjoying your weekend. Today kind of turned into the day of catch-ups in a way. I know this dropped yesterday, and I was supposed to get around to it yesterday. I ran out of light to record yesterday, so apologies for getting around to this a day late, but nonetheless, we are getting around to it, so let's get on with it. This is Dawn's latest comeback. Dawn's been an exciting artist to follow because I never know what type of sound he's gonna go for, and admittedly, I wasn't someone who followed his career all too closely back when he was still, part of Pentagon and Triple H and stuff like that. But it's been a very good time, and his music is very good at telling like a story or pushing a certain emotion forward. And I'm kind of hoping today's the same case because this is Dawn's latest title track titled Star, featuring 10 centimeter, 10cm, Kwon Jung-yeol of 10 centimeter. And 10 centimeter is also a soloist I've been getting into this year who has a very pretty voice. So I'm curious to see how the two play off of each other. And also curious as to what type of song this is going to be. But I think that's enough of the preamble or the pre-waffle from me. DJ, roll the intro. I feel like Dawn's a really good artist to look for in terms of if he's gonna write a song about an anecdote or personal experience, he's gonna portray it really well. Like he has had quite a tumultuous career, all things considered, and just a kind of tumultuous life as well. And while those may be really kind of at the surface very kind of crummy and not such a good experience for a person, they can provide some really good inspiration for art, whether it's, like paintings or poetry or music. So I'm curious to see if there's a backstory to this, but let's get into the song. Here we go. Oh, I like the singular piano. I always say that the most raw ballad you can get is a vocalist and one singular acoustic instrument. So far, we're there. Smart chord choice. Oh, they cut out the bass on the release. Oh, hello, string section. Long release into Shipsenchi's verse. Oh, his voice actually fits really nicely with Dawn's. It's a little bit lower. Oh, taking it up for the end of the verse. Oh, jeez. Oh, that switch into Dawn was so smooth. Is this the same tunnel that ATEEZ's Turbulence was shot in? That running scene? I can't think of that many other very long tunnels like that, but oh my god, that was so pretty. That was so pretty. Oh. Yeah, no, it's exactly I forget what Dawn's last release was called, but the one that he dropped right after um yeah, the relationship between him and Hyuna ended. But it's just Dawn's ability to use human emotion and spin it into such a pretty work or piece of music, work of art is astounding. He is so talented at doing that. You can the thing with a ballad is it's meant to be as sappy as possible, right? A really good emotional ballad is going to be sappy. It's going to be prime emo hours, to use the hip lingo nowadays. I'm sorry for sounding like a boomer, but emo hours is very much kind of like a understandable way to say it, or like an easy way to say it. Dawn and his last two releases that I've listened to encapsulate that energy so well. And genuinely, as someone who absolutely adores a sappy emotional ballad, Dawn is quickly becoming one of my favorite artists to follow to get that kind of music. Hey, there are not many people that can do it as effectively as he does. And bringing in 10 centimeter was such a nice touch because he provides a little bit more of the more rounded lower tone than Dawn. Dawn sits for a long time in that higher, airier tone. And I think that's really cool because it kind of lets the vocal top line like sparkle a little bit in a way where you normally wouldn't expect something like that throughout a song of this magnitude. So getting 10 centimeter, getting Kwon Jung-yo and his lower voice to kind of offset it a little bit is very nice. But I didn't realize how, in terms of like vocal colors, how similar they were. Because that transition back into Dawn for the second chorus, I did not clock. It was so smooth. Yeah, this song had everything I love from it. The emotions you feel immediately. The string section is absolutely gorgeous. The acoustic piano on its own just is so gorgeous. And everything put together, you just feel every single note in your heartstrings. And that is what a good ballad should do. So props to you, Mr. Dawn. That's spectacular. Again, ballads are such a cathartic thing for me, and I feel refreshed listening to it. That was so pretty. So pretty, man. I know there's an album that goes along with this. Is there? Is it called like a Narcissus album or something like that? I might have to listen to that in my free time if this is the level of the title track we're getting. Hmm. I'll keep that one in mind for sure. But for now, that is it from me today. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today. Let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, an ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.